Yeah, as we speak, the progress being made compared to your woeful progress you made on the other ones which we had to complete for you. Now, if you look at Agenda 111 only, there are a couple of projects in Zone 3 that, Honorable Speaker, I would want members to know of their completion. Honorable Speaker, if you look at these hospitals which are grouped as zones, you see that, for instance, Ejima Kauma is not us, it's the consultants and their report. And you have to go and verify. Ejima Kauma has done 73.27%. Ejima District, Abomusu has done 73.4%. Oferikom Municipal, we've done 70.6%. Goma Central, 69.9%. Asin Central, we have 65. Atuma Uwebiaja North, we have 66. And on Ahanta West, we have 63. Akachi North, we have 63. South Daya, we have 62. Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Achimansa District of Swansea, we have done 62.1%. Birim South, we have done 61.1%. Ewutu Senya, 61.1%. Wasa West, 61.1%. Aguna is 60%. Ifijaka Bay North, 60%. And Empower, Asin North, Nanton, 60%. Mr. Speaker, just about 33 of this. Cancel all the achievements of access. I'm talking about access. Universal health coverage is talking about the where. The where. It's not building UGMC in Accra and Rich Hospital only in Accra. Ghana is bigger. Access means by Thaddeus and May, you should attempt to locate hospital within the close presence of consumers.
Yemfiri ho ne enko akosomo nkwanhia ena no akosomo dam obi ya etwifa nkrofo afie so a etu wo no mu a ebepem saa brebinum ni baabi etie yi opaw asoafo bi mu se omonkohwe na omtoto enoma na de oda oma no ene madam akoso afrima osai opare obabukum konta akire enoma dodo a abaya ye ede abo woni a wo ho akire wo mo
to improving the social and economic conditions of all affected persons in the communities. As announced by the Finance Minister, Honorable Ken Ofori-Atta, during the reading of the 2024 budget and economic policy of government on the floor of Parliament, government has budgeted an amount of 220 million Ghana cedis to support the relief phase for communities affected by the Akosombo Dam spillage, as well as floods upstream in Oti, Savannah, and Bono East regions. For the restoration phase, government through the Ministry of Agriculture will allocate additional resources to support the restoration of livelihood. Also, steps are being taken to secure additional funding from the World Bank and international climate-related resources to support affected communities, especially for rehabilitation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me emphasize that the Interministerial Committee does not only work with ministers, but also work with technical teams from the following agencies: VRA, NADMO, Environmental Protection Agency, Water Resource Commission, Ghana Hydrological Authority, Ghana Health Service, and Ghana Education Service. The committee will continuously engage all relevant stakeholders to ensure effective management of the impact of the flood.
Dr. Oseya Wadutuma wa yoswa for her Ghana ngumesua so no enso bunkunta ekire achechirefo ni sukufo a won ho akire wo mo eno no okire mu se suku makomako wa ha aduonu baako asuafo bebrobe empem aduana mienu ene achechirefo a ombebrobe apem baako wo ho akire wo mo wasa tore nchem we mo.
Two high schools were affected, Senkisito and Komboni. Komboni is a technical school. And of course, the flooding has affected some equipment. This was a school that was retooled by the president with state-of-the-art equipment. So the organization that provided the opportunity for us to do the retooling have gone back. They've done evaluation. They think they have to replace a number of items. AVIC from China, they are ready to do that. And they are working on that so that we can get all the equipment that can no longer function to function again. So Komboni is doing well. The same cannot be said about St. Kizito. In the case of St. Kizito, it was not directly affected by the spillage, except that the school became a safe haven. So the community have taken over the school. The assessment we did was that by the end of the week, we may get the community at a better location or safer place or back to their homes, and then St. Kizito can then open. So we have postponed school reopening for St. Kizito, which is a high school at Mepe. Now, what we have taken a look at is that now that the water is receding, we've looked at facilities. We are looking at opportunity for rehabilitation, and where we need to build a new school, we have an opportunity to do so. So, in the meantime, students affected are in different locations and they are learning. The goal is to make sure that the students are not left behind anywhere in the areas that have experienced the spillage. We also understand that in many of those schools, their textbooks were destroyed. Teaching and learning material have been destroyed. So we are going through an emergency procurement to make sure we can provide.
Yanko arahusemu magana bede dadi asam no enye de eyapomden ensem ena no enhyiemu kase bi ekoso ewo nkran efa HIV AIDS ho na no na eba beto dwa se wahamu bupen aduanan 40% nkwada womo ewo ebibrem ha titiri ebibrem atoye ene Central Africa womo ennim somo HIV ana womo ewo bi na mprempren de yese awofo ema ana ema womo enyinsi ombode ma womo ma edoso pa ewo ebibrem
Yadia baako a yakame ase wodasani binya bia na ne nkwana so na etia ne sa eye HIV AIDS ayemo no eno mu ena nei ababeto dwa se obepie mu wo West ene Central Africa emofra o hamu chichemu aduanan awo yale bie no enya ade a wonim se owo bi kra ye nam so amampanifo ahodo a wonim de abedin hyemu ewo nkran kompuni mantamu nenu mu ena Executive Director Emma Civil Society Institute for Health in West and Central Africa in Guizali Tepin ababeto say adenani ayinai pa efise nei aye kase pemfo wo HIV alieni bia otimede mo mano ahuri akwa dina o hamu chichemu aduasan nan achipo mienu enu mu ena maami wie ne se enwa akohia se amampanifo wo adumemu ebepesika botini bi no de ahye HIV ayemo ane kum se be yare ne enkoso a entretre titrupa ene emofremu.
Unfortunately, we only have 60% of children living with HIV that actually know their status. We also see that, unfortunately, we have a rate of around 65% new HIV infections that were acquired that were transmitted to children because their mothers did not receive the adequate ARV treatment that is in existence. So what we are really trying to put the focus on is that community organizations, civil society organizations need to be empowered. They need to be given the means to do testing, to do outreach, and also to contribute in terms of care and support.
Programs Manager, Emma National AIDS Program, Dr. Stephen A.C. Ado, Enkasi mu echirim se Ghana Health Service and Ghana Benyina, ehuni hi jumedi ekoso ewo HIV yaremo ano ekum.
Based on all the analysis, we've realized that if we have to end the epidemic, the public sector alone, the private sector alone cannot. We need to work closely with the civil society organizations. And already we have started that discussion. Next year, the Global Fund to Fight AIDS, TB, and Malaria has provided resources to strengthen further this partnership and collaboration with non-state actors. The Ghana Health Service is going to work very closely with civil society organizations to implement community initiatives in the cascade of care from testing treatment, retention, and viral suppression.
Yemra Amanyo Semu na watching His Excellency Awula John Dramani Asan Kushu Muhammad in Tuabo Ekopiemu Ewo Wenchi na Al Farouk College of Education Wokoho Kofredom Tredom na wujine nimu editu dwase omenu wa edi papa enya sam ketwa na His Excellency na ado dankwa kufado abresu de emu ayedin den tawipa.
Oh my God, na this year do na ene ne wanu dem a wotwe se enema mu ayedin a e kamia se enema ato apia ne sa enam so ama aka ne mampani John Dramani Mahama ne ede ne nto abona kwakopie mu o wanchi nanumu eno mampani dada nkase mu ode akwakoto dwa se e kamia se enema huduo nyina a na ekoyie wo memu no ene Ghana mampani na nado danko akufado amemu mu no ni nyina agye agu o mampani dada nkase mu no ochim se ohwe me ayebiti sikasem apomudene akwan ehumasuya bibibia ekoso obia da di pefe se aban emmo ne homoden kra enum eno mampani da echemi se enne ye ho akohia pa se o my God na dihye nyina ye de ya adwen beba ne bedu baabi ne betimi afiri o hawi mu na yetimi akyekyere mo my God se ebe ya obibia eho beto no
Ghana ye wono o man no ye nyina ye dia na ye bepese ye nyina ene ye besom na yasa apagya ye man na si na nanso Yena enim ne eko. Yemai na obi afe the Black Star of Africa. Yenye dikanya yenya independence. Ghana na obia ebo se Ghana yo maya eche se enkoso ni bibia ekoso no. Enne ni nyina aboegu. Enne yemai na ayareho. Abaya ba abaya ko. Abaya ba ko ba na ediama ba ko. Nearby na ono so diama sa ne ye no efi ora rolling sapenso kopem se memede ma nana akofado na ye dwen se bebia me ye adwuma koduru ye no ankom so mbeje no mapagya akosi baby and so wo hwa ye man no a ye de ma no 2017 no asan ne chi kra and ne bibia say wo call hospital and national health insurance Baby private hospital, you say you health insurance card. And you won't use the car, member.
Go so mahene ne nana kwesi bosompra. Wose MPP aba na ado dankwa kufado eda no akwanya hodo bi a ka oso mo ye no ebi wo hom beti so no magya isa na aye ti ama akone abadie ewo ahafomantemo ewo fompa.
NDC contract o me de ma wa ahafo no na bone bia ni ho. Kojo saba kwan so no se da bi ekwan we de se me kasa me ba begu so amanum begu ase se me sa tutu kwan ni nyina mesal ma saye no foforo ene nano na lado ba me kasa na futuro nti ma bosom nyina adwane afira mfia ene moti se me kasa me tirim ya ni brisem futuro na mamiti me yanya yade e wo tire ho adan yaye bone ban ahafoma yaye bone ban kasa da miravo adan ya was first this me no pena ya ndisi for dia ahafu ya tuaba ya tuma MPP na fe de ba no sen ani ya fa titi musa koko kakra omutumi toyi anya kwan we so anefa ko wo be ko bia na ka da fom ena ya nua nyina bokena fo na etwa ya nyina ade ko ya fora si nyina na asai ena nsi oto ana wusu so hwa wo dan so bepa adai ya kanu kra musumi yan kanu kra adai ya ya bone bai
Yemfiri ho nyenko kwan so brewo kwan so jojo ensem emu ebra no kumase kropon badwa no e de report enkraba ame ehunu enipa dodo a Lauren Kwanhia Komfodu ekum wo no wɔn a epra wɔn mpo nkwanhyia dodo a aba de efiri motom de efiri kaa nkasa emom na wabu nkonta akyerɛ sɛ afi atwa mu no 2022 no ɛkɔ pa wo de to afi 2021 afi mpemienu ne aduonu baako no so a sanse aduonu baako no afi mpemienu ne aduonu baako no na egyina ohama bupen edioso ensia na enso oba aduonu mienu ɛyɛ afi atwa mu no ɛba ohamu abupen ediowotwe enan eno na onmonyamfo sampan a ekumase kropon amrado edi tudwa sɛ ɛyade ɛha adwempa ubi Concordia ebi Victoria nkabo ma ahoɔden wonsom na yɛnko saa bridge kɛse no a ɛbɔ ɔman no
Be a first road markings and it's a so before who say a year road marking be a petition process. Because I some quarterly meeting with transport operators. It's every 3 months, no more leadership in Asia, they pure operations speed, mean that for the as a and more. When we are Shibia, you say, I mean, with your support, especially media, people who do Ramayan, especially you said, the year cancer by 2030. Then Jimmy Granwa, the Chihuahua, and Chimu, you said, at the Swati, 50% and on a year. Definitely, my candidacy is here. We see, near my area, my camping, actually, and until I'm good, so I know jump out of these people, gas. But Yamanipa and men how especially or my dear politics. And yes, you'll be the trouble of the house. Yet the Bonipa if it's a profit fee or speed limit, that's it, and could speed be about this. Baby Huno said that Mamma by and would be in the chair. The Bruno, it's you over 90% of my children. No moon such speed limit. That's why my dear Sawunam, she has 50 now call 80 kilometers per hour. Be cross so so the young have a good break say with the Bepuana Ayana difficult than Sabia Alco 40 kilometers per hour, 30 kilometers per hour. To say, my so you make a set for summary.
Yanko apomden boshe emue na apomden adwumayefo ede enidaso kese aba se womo a omunyanya nkranta de bori fe clearance o de bekwa akoye adwuma ahya ase aye adwuma no komi ya yi dede enoma beye watara na ya yi debi ebeye ama wono
eye 2022 no numbers total fatalities nipa ewe na 134 we mu no 61% na pedestrians 22% motorcycles ena nyaka ne vehicle occupant any cyclist grad de kumasi entire cycle fatalities sana figures nti ye djuma ye ni senka government institution angasa ebefa e dia ye bibi nti betimi aka envan se the 2020 report ni 2021 report ni eka fa corridor Abrepo road ni be a Abrepo senior girls school ni wono nti ho se due afoko o my teams o my intervention go bibi sa na ye pese e cost more nti betimi aka se cost the but send ye pese e cost na nyesa na te
and just body
nti yankasa so your partners here mobile WRI World Resource Institute for Eboy nti omo no yama the data na mo nso no person mo implement petition action plan next year be petition action plan any speed management plan and ye be adwumadia ba so and agency and so betimi aboapa o petition action plan no omo fa locations e wo data na chese petition dey no mama pay high interventions e betimi aye any bibia education bia betimi aye betimi ama abafom petition fatalities abafom
okay
ewie monfa enche ye wo honom na anyway ana video we e kohwe ye no eye owura Kinsley Rekon we road injury surveillance coordinator ema Kumasi Kropon bedwa no na otoa so akiremu Komfodu Lauren Kwanhia etesisi ewo Kumasi Kropon yi emo aha ne de kase no esi aye weekend edition revision ene de ebremo ya barika gaja malola pena miakata tanyi fijiam yi wala don te pos yezo te pos yemfa ai sabu wari sitende tonde mutumi openo ya damu nyina mo ase midi edi PSA ladi